Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing this MacBook Pro with the M4 processor. So if you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description. And if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let me flip this over here. It's going to list the specs here. So this is the 14-inch model. It's the space black color. This has the M4 Pro chip, 24 gig of memory, and 1 terabyte of storage. So this is a 14-core processor, 20-core GPU. So this is the Pro model, and I was looking at the regular and the Pro model, and there were a couple different things that made me go towards the Pro model. Now it does have more CPU and GPU cores. That's not a huge deal to me. I mostly do video editing, but it certainly wouldn't hurt. So the Pro model does have faster memory bandwidth. It has 273 gigabytes per second versus 120 gigabytes per second for the regular M4. So this model has the 14-core processor. So this does come with the 96-watt USB-C charger. If you go with the 12-core or lower, it has the 70-watt model. Now the Apple website lists 24 hours of streaming for the regular M4, and it drops down to 22 for this. So the battery life may not be quite as good on this one. Now common to all these M4 MacBooks is the Wi-Fi of 6E. So this doesn't have Wi-Fi 7 or newer. 6E can be very fast though. And my last MacBook was an early 2015 MacBook Pro, and I'll do a little bit of comparison to that. And that's a big jump, but some people may have an older MacBook and want to kind of see some differences there. I'm not going to do benchmarks in this, but I'll kind of show physically how they look different. So I'll pull these to open it. Flip this over. So this box is kind of thick, but you can feel it has like paper over some cardboard or something. Here's the MacBook Pro. It comes out, so it has a little tab to help you pull it. Here's a little pouch. So this is the manual. It's not very big. I remember when manuals used to be super thick. Now they're pretty much nothing. There's some thickness to this, but I don't think there's anything in there. It doesn't pull out. I think it's just made that way. Probably to protect the power supply from hitting the computer. So here's the power supply. This is the 100-watt power supply, or 96-watt, not quite 100. There we go. Now this will pop off of here. But they used to come with a separate cord that you could plug into this. I actually have one back here, and this plugs in and gives you a 3-prong grounded adapter, but this does not have that. But it does have a USB-C port there, and it comes with a braided USB-C cord. And that has MagSafe on the other end. So this can be charged with MagSafe or with just regular USB-C. So I'll measure this. So this is a little bit over 6 foot. So let's get this pulled off here. So there we go. We have some venting along the hinge. We have these feet. They're kind of rubberized, but it's a pretty hard rubber. We have HDMI. Here's USB-C. Now on the regular M4, these are just Thunderbolt 4 ports, but on the Pro model and up, these are Thunderbolt 5. So that's another reason I went with the Pro model. And we have an SD card slot. Then we have 2 more of the Thunderbolt 5, and we have the headphone. That also does microphone. Now on the older MacBooks, and this has been quite a few years, these also had optical on them. And as far as I know, they do not have optical anymore. And then here we have the MagSafe. We have the logo there. I think that's it. So let's pull this open. So there's a little tab here. Let me try and open it with one hand. Okay, it opened with one. And it booted up right away. Pull the plastic off. You can get these with a nano texture screen. I didn't get that. But this does have a very high resolution screen, and they call it Liquid Retina. And resolution on that is 3024 by 1964. So let's take a quick look at this compared to my older MacBook Pro. So this is the early 2015. And if we set them on top of each other, I mean, they're pretty much the same dimension. Exactly. So this is a 13, the new one is a 14. Let's look at them on the side. They seem about the same height, but the newer one's squared off. Let me put them next to each other. I'm not sure they're not almost exactly the same size. I'm not going to get out calipers, but I just want to do a little comparison. So that's kind of a nice thing. I have this case. This I actually got with a MacBook. It was a 2006 MacBook. I bought this for that computer, and this will be the 4th computer I put in here. Fits in there nice. So if you have a 13-inch MacBook case, it looks like the new 14-inch models will fit in those just fine. So that's an unboxing of the 14-inch MacBook Pro with M4 Pro processor. And I also talked a little bit about why I chose this Mac over the regular M4. So I have a number of accessories and content on the Mac, and I'll put a link below to my playlist where you can find those videos. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.